Hello guys, si Kersan Veloso ulit ito at welcome sa episode 15 ng laro tayo ng Disco Elysium. Okay, teka, bago natin start, as usual, check ko muna si OBS, sandali lang. Dali lang, check ko lang siya kung nagre-record siya maayos. Ayoko na nung walang audio or walang video eh. Okay, so ayan. Sinigurado lang natin. So, okay, continue. Ay, nakalimutan ko yung, dali lang. Nakalimutan ko i-unplug yung ano ko. Yung yung headset yung headset yung sa ano mismo, yung mic kailangan naka-on pero yung sound hindi lumalabas sa speakers eh. So anyway, load na natin. Last episode, may mga nakuha tayong mga konting clues. Tsaka kailangan pa rin natin mag-ipon ng pambayad natin ng upa ng room natin for the next day. Kailangan pa natin ng kailangan pa natin ng 70 plus. 78 78 kasi may 10 cents pa eh. Teka lang. Lang, kalimutan ng gawin. Teka. Ay, save natin ulit pala teka. Bago natin start. Para just in case magka-problema. Ipapalit ko muna para sakto na para hindi na ako nag-ano ng bilang.
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, 1 bottle equals 10 cents. Your bottles clunk into the machine and the money appears with a satisfying jingle. You're a richer man now.
78. So sana kung pwede ko na tignan sana yung stats eh.
You see several packaged raincoats fill a low shelf beneath a display of croissants and juice bottles. The raincoats are transparent.
+1 endurance.
For the big fritta slogan on the back.
Dali. Tingnan ko yung compare ko sa kung anong meron ako. Yung jacket ko is +1 shiver saka +1 SP decor. Itong original natin, SP decor. One SP decor tsaka isang shivers. Pwede ko ibenta tong isa. Yung disco as ano. Kano yun?
You see several packaged raincoats.
Para sa endurance pag kailangan.
Display of croissants and juice bottles. The raincoats are transparent except for the big fritta slogan on the back.
Here you go.
What's that? Point to the raincoat.
What is what? A raincoat? You know, like the one you bought earlier.
So ayan, kailangan na naman natin kailangan ng for 78. At least terno doon sa natin. Problema, ito terno kaya lang. Saber physical instrument. Ito chemistry. Oh, sure. Ito pwede ko ibenta. Atin to. Wala na ibang hat eh. Bagal maglakad kasi kaya nagrereklamo si Kim bakit daw tayo takbo ng takbo. Eh, ang bagal maglakad kaya. Masyadong mabagal. Ano, we're not wasting time here.
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
Have something to say, something else to sell.
Sure, let me have a look.
Clothes.
I'm not purchasing any more clothing at the moment. And especially that tie. It swallows photons around it. I have no need for necrotic objects.
Your mother is a necrotic object! I'm fun! Look at me sparkle in the light of the projector!
Wala na.
Another time, perhaps.
Subukan natin kanina ano, doon sa bookshop, baka pwede doon. Or pagkataon sa fleet din. Subukan ko muna doon sa bookshop.
Hello again, esteemed officer, and welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
Teka nga, tingin na lang muna ako ng guide, guys. Teka lang. Dali lang ha. Guys, nandito na ulit ako. Sabi dun sa nabasa ko, talagang dun sa pawn shop, kaya lang, ano daw hindi daw palaging pwede pag nasa good mood daw yung, ano pero wag na. Meron pa ako nabasa isang pwedeng kunan ng pera dito eh. So, punta natin si Joyce. Yung meron tayong quest. Pwede daw pwede daw humingi ng limos sa kanya eh. Try natin. Kailangan naman natin ng 20 eh.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
You seem smart. I need someone to give me a lowdown on this. Saan na? Yun. Wala dito yung option na. Ito, sige, try
Why, yes,
natin.
I am.
Not a lot of people on boats. Are there? Does she have a name? Do you have a license for this boat? I think I have a handle on this boat. Thing. Does she have a name?
The boat? No. It is called Cordelati 19 because that's the type of sloop it is.
The word "it" feels strange. Such a beautiful boat deserves a proper name.
Cool, but your boat really needs a name. Okay, but what kind of boat is it? Sige.
Okay. How about Cordelati 19? Why?
She taps on the side of the boat. It makes a hollow sound.
Because it was manufactured in Revachol East by a company called Cordelati, and its hull is 19 paces long.
How about the slick fish? How about the X something? How about the Dolores? Ito na lang.
What?
Because it's sleek and fish-like.
I think I'll stick with the factory name. But thank you.
Okay, but what kind of boat is it?
It's a pleasure craft, a 19 pacer. It also happens to be rated for Category 1 racing. Though these days I mainly use it for business.
How do you like it?
My sloop? I like it a lot. It's the eel's hips, baby.
I'm enjoying this part of the interview. It has so little to do with the murder we're investigating.
I really do, the lieutenant thinks. Is she thrown off yet? He's looking at the woman, assessing her.
Do you have a license for this boat?
Officer, I assure you I'm a highly qualified pleasure craft operator.
The crowns of her teeth are porcelain, white as the boat's hull as she smiles. Qualified pleasure craft operator. So charming. Where's the damn license?
Kultin natin. Can I see your license? Can I see your
I just
license?
renewed its safety inspection last month, officers. It is completely seaworthy. In fact, it's taken part in not one, but two insulindic regattas. Even finished once.
What happened? What happened the other time? Still, need to see a license, ma'am. That's good enough for me. Sige.
Actually, you don't.
I'm pretty sure I do. I police. What do you mean?
The Wayfarer Act specifically denies the RCM the authority to demand anyone's operator license. It's a little known fact among us law officials.
Wait, exactly how little known is this fact? More like the Anarchy Act, in my opinion. So we can't pull over random civilians and demand their papers? That's weak. Makes sense, I guess. I mean, look at me. Okay, forget the stupid Wayfarer Act 1. I had another question. Back off. Wag na.
About the boat?
I think I ma-handle ang float.
Good.
So kaya yung option na yun? You seem smart. I need someone to give me a lowdown on this reality we're in.
This reality.
She pulls her hood closer around her neck. It's related to that medical episode I have trouble remembering. Medical episode. I have trouble remembering even the most basic terms of reality. No time to explain. Just give me the lowdown. Actually, now is not a good time for a reality lowdown. Maybe later.
Of course, the situation is precarious.
Wala yung option. Hindi tayo pwede manlimos. Pasaway. Hindi tayo pwede magbenta ng item. Crap. Ayokong tagalin yung binili ko eh. Maganda eh. Terno to sa ano eh. Tanong pa natin ano to. Paano natin kukunin yung ano niya. Ano yun? May pera doon na nakalaglag lang. Okay, take all. Okay, ito paano? At least ano na lang. 446 na lang. Kailangan kasi makuha rin natin yung ano nito eh.
Right to work! Right
Hey, tough
to
guy. I had more
work.
questions.
Shame on
I wasn't done
you.
asking questions. Excuse me. I had further inquiries. Hey, tough guy. I had more questions.
Things are busy enough. You going to waste less of my time?
We'll see.
The hulking man oozes stark skepticism.
Okay, I gotta ask, where exactly are you from?
What's it to you?
Ito na naman eh. Hanapin ko yung ano.
No, don't think we've met before. I came to help out the people. We're all workers, right? Workers stick together. Came from the eminent domain in Jamrock. Backgrounds in odd jobs, heavy lifting, cargo hauling, bouncer work. I know the drill.
Okay, ito, try natin to.
Worked at Territorial. Ring a bell?
Not right na. Right na. Never heard of it. Are you lying? Kasi ito na.
Uh-huh. It was a long time ago. What's it to you? No, don't think we've met before. We're all workers, right? Workers stick together.
Try natin itong 3.
Worked at Territorial. Ring a bell?
I think I've been there.
It was a long time ago. When a bunch of ungrateful that beats me, they mumble nonsense.
When the man moves around, you perceive some serious abs underneath. There's something odd in the way he carries himself. His set of clothing looks vaguely mismatched. The different pieces of the attire seem ill-fitting. His shirt is far too small and an unpleasantly tight fit, while the overalls, held up by a belt, seem to fit a man with much more corpulence.
Try natin itong pass.
He ignores your question, choosing instead to turn to the emaciated workers, raising both fists in the air. Silence is the answer. There's something off here, but he won't say what.
Honest men and women, we came here to help.
I have a question. Why do all these men follow your leadership?
You think they follow because I'm big and loud? No. They follow the rules. We were promised work. We'd be in there, working.
The physically impressive man tower has turned his attention back to the gates. He ignores your presence.
When a bunch of beats me,
When the man moves around, there's something odd in the way he carries himself. His set of... Fine. It was probably nothing.
when a bunch of beats me,
When the man... There's something odd in the way he carries... His shirt is far too small, and he ignores your... Silence is the answer. There's something off here, but he won't say what.
Hindi makukuha yung exact pattern.
what's it to you? Am I a suspect? Done no crimes. I only fight for the right. We're all workers, right? Workers stick together. Came from the eminent domain in Jamrock. Backgrounds in odd jobs, heavy lifting. Worked at Territorial. Ring a bell? Uh-huh. It was a long...
Wala talaga, hindi natin makuha yung clue. Paano natin siya i-expose? Subukan ko pwede magbenta dito.
A colorful display of cigarettes and alcohol bottles line the shop wall, inviting you closer. The bottles wink at you in the light. The smokes too glitter in their wrapping. It's like looking into a kind of heaven. Your knees are weak. There, in that dark green glass, all in vain. The great flowing river of warmth, wine, alcohol, beer, alcohol, love alcohol.
In heaven, I need it also bad. No kalokohan. Say nothing, just take it in. This is not a good place for a recovering addict. Not right now. Leave.
Welcome to Frit. Feel free to look around or something. Everything is out on the shelves.
What's that magazine she's reading?
Try natin to. Sige. Tanong tayo questions.
Okay. I'm not really supposed to be chatting to anyone, but
Try natin to. Does Frit have a warehouse in the back of the whirling in
a
racks?
warehouse. I don't know. Maybe. I don't really care what Frit does.
This is important. Come on, give me something to work here. Wag na tong this is important. Sige. This is important.
She scrunches up her face into an expression of consummate adolescent skepticism.
Fine. Frit doesn't have a warehouse. Just a little back room here. Okay?
She turns back to her magazine without waiting for you to respond. Can you tell me anything about the dead body? Ito sige, medyo interesting to eh. Can you tell me anything about the reality we're in?
Reality? You mean what reality? Economic reality or?
No, I mean the physical reality. Sige, yes, tell me about the economic reality.
I don't really know anything. I mean, I'm 15.
15 is an excellent time to learn about the economic reality. What about the physical reality then?
I don't know. What about it?
Where are we? What time is it? What is the revolution? The coalition. What's that? Someone told me there is one. I won't bother you with this nonsense anymore, okay?
Cool.
Can you tell me anything about the dead body? Parang ayoko tanong yun eh. Walang sense eh. Huwag na lang. Problema talaga. Wala tayong... Check nga. Sa items, ano ba pwede kong ibenta? Kailangan ko to eh. Postcard. Postcard learning. Kailangan ko yung mga yan eh. Walang pwede benta. Crap. Ayoko nang mag-reload. Sayang din. Progress din yun kahit paano eh.
Looking for something?
Let me see the source of your shoes. Try natin.
Been admiring the Stompers, huh? Sure thing. Check them out.
Look at the sole.
You can just make out a familiar pattern in the intricate tangle of treads on the rubber of his soles. It is the map of your city.
There's a map of Revachol.
It sure is.
Where did you get Where did you get boots like that? But why? Sige.
Custom made. Cost me a pretty penny.
He rubs the back of his balding head. But why?
For when the invasion comes, the last thing they'll see before the lights go out is illustrious Revachol.
It doesn't look like the lieutenant cares. He just makes a little note.
Welcome to Revachol. I like it. You don't understand you're stomping on Revachol every day, don't you? Whatever. These aren't the boots I'm looking for anyway. So, welcome to Revachol. I like it.
Aces. Good to know the law's got our backs. For Revachol, this is rain. The world is ours is renty.
Okay, we're done for now. Tanong nga tayo kay Gart, just in case. Wala tayong magagawa eh. Kailangan bumalik din kay Everett.
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimple lock. It's painted blue. The door does not budge. The cobalt blue surface feels rough to touch. The stainless steel door is flush with its frame on every side. Old cobalt paint, rough on the fingers. 40, 50 years since this was painted, maybe.
Try natin kasapin si guard. Although wala pa tayo, kulang pa eh. Ito, hinahanap niya yung asawa niya. Kailangan makatawid doon sa...
Can I help you?
Try natin.
Another thing. Great. I love those.
Okay. So the phone line is dead?
Yes, and the phone company is taking its sweet time sending someone to fix it. Losers.
That's really strange. Is it true that there was foul play? Hindi ko masabi to. Ito na lang muna.
It's not strange, it's inconvenient.
Is it true that there was foul play?
Who told you that?
I would never disclose my audience. That would be dishonorable. And my sources. Doesn't matter. I just want to know who you suspect. Di pwede to. Ito na lang.
Fine, yeah. It looked like someone had messed with the wiring. It was shortly after the hanging, but I don't know if it's at all related. Plenty of assholes around here who aren't murderers. If you do find out who cut the line, though, let me know so I can forward them the repair bill. Yes?
About my bill for tonight.
Got the 20 real?
Kulang pa. Not yet.
Then why are you wasting my time? And
Tatanong lang, just in case. This feels right. You belong here. Bakit nga tayo sandali? Check natin dito sa labas. 10 PM na, wala pa rin tayo masyadong nagagawa. Wala pa rin. Try natin kasapin si Everett.
Hola, Wandering Man. How can I help you?
That vessel I visited, turns out he has one hell of a colonial mug collection.
Yeah, the janitor who gave me the key to his apartment said the guy's a bit of an asshole.
Ayun yung may-ari nung truck na isa. At his mug collections, yes, his mug collection certainly represented antiquated social values. See how we're all busy concentrating on the racist mugs. That's what the class. That's what the ruling class wants. A man with such a funny mug collection can't be that bad. What I'm saying is, he had lots of mugs. Sige, ito lang.
Like I said before, I don't know much about this weasel, but the bossman said he's a real piece of work. Thanks for helping out, friend.
Kasi tanong natin yung Hardy Boys.
Los Ardis? They're an independent militant group. A bit too high-strung, but it comes with the responsibility. They're sort of like you. Preserve the rule of law and all that. Except it's Everard's law. But really, they're just like you.
Okay. Kaya, hindi kaya yung Hardy Boy yung isang yan. Try natin. Balikan bago tayo bumalik kay, kay Everett. Tanong natin to sa teka, yung conceptualization tapos na ba? 3 hours 36 minutes pa.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
Di man hang in the backyard. Did you do it? Parang di. Parang ayoko tanong yan.
The pretty boy. You guys really love talking about that pretty boy.
Funny. But my partner and I have a serious matter to discuss with you.
We have spoken to the head of the union. Why are your footprints all over the scene? You're involved somehow. I just have proof. Tuma na nakausap natin si Everett.
Evrard?
Yes, him.
And what did he tell you? That we killed him? That we took a cargo belt from the harbor, went out back, and used it to hang him? Because we did. All of us together. I hope he told the story straight. I hope he told it well.
So you just confessed to murder. That's it. The game's over. We got the perpetrator. Parang mas tong one.
Goddamn right.
No. These 7 honest men have equally come forth. They told you what happened so that you don't waste any more of your time.
All 7 together. They're diluting responsibility. It's an anti-arrest tactic.
You murdered him just like that? No remorse? Who called the shots that night? When did this hanging incident occur? Why did you kill him? How did you kill him? Sinabi niya Why don't I just arrest you? Step closer to Titus. No. Ito na lang.
Are you deaf? There will be no singling anyone out. You can't arrest a Hardy Boy without arresting all Hardy Boys.
Okay.
Do you think you could do that? Do you think you could arrest them all?
A shadow of smirk passes her lips as she lifts her head.
A trick question. Don't let her lead the conversation.
Address Elizabeth. I don't have to. One of them was more complicit than others. Others Titus. No, but seriously, who calls the shots around here? It's Everett. I don't know.
That's for the courts in Les Jardins to decide, not for the officer making an arrest, which we all know you won't be. What you can do right now is go back to your station and write a report.
No. We'll stay here and discuss what happened that night.
Okay. Why did you kill? Alam na natin reason kasi nga How did you kill him na lang?
We him up by his neck until he got real still. Wasn't that obvious, Copper?
Saan nakuha dito?
Didn't they teach you anything at the cop school, idiot?
This is where an autopsy would come in handy. You have to work with what you know.
We need more. We need more. Did you muffle him? We haven't heard any reports of screams. Right, maybe another question. Sige to.
Titus, you don't have to clarify anything.
We overpowered him, dragged his unconscious body to the tree, put a noose around his neck, and hanged him till he was dead and steady.
Then we left him for seagulls, maggots, and you fucks.
Make them a bit more uncomfortable first, then see if it all adds up.
How did you manage to overpower him? Where did this overpowering happen? Composure, challenging. Try natin, exit muna ako. Right, I have other questions about the lynching.
Like what, Copper?
Why don't I just, why don't I arrest you? Huwag na.
You don't have to keep answering his questions.
The fixer turns to remind
I know,
Titus.
Lizzie. Relax. We killed him last Sunday night. Seemed like a good way to end the week.
How long had you known the victim?
Known him? We don't associate with scum like that, asshole.
Yeah! Who do you think we are?
Quiet. He came around about 3 weeks ago when that Pines cow first sailed into town. Happy?
By the Pines cow, you mean Joyce Messier, the representative for White Pines? The same company you're striking against?
No. I mean the Pines cow. The stupid-ass cow they sent in to fuck us over. But you know what?
He rubs his chin, pretending to mull it over.
Why don't you ask her about the pretty boy? I'm sure she has interesting things to say when you ask her hard enough.
That's enough insinuation for today, Titus. Officer, your interview is drawing to an end. Don't waste your last questions.
Pwede ko i-save dito. Ayaw eh. Crap, dapat pala sinave ko bago.
How many people have you sent to the Shays? Ever felt remorse for them?
Or send them to Reunion to rot. For 20 years. For life.
He says it as if it were worse than dying. Yes, but these were all bad people. Criminals, the scum of the earth. Look, I'm just doing my job, that's all. What we do is different. We enforce the law. You just kill people like it's nothing. Honestly, I drink so much, I can't really remember anyone I've sent behind bars.
Oh, so you are just a simple, well-meaning man, eh? Ever been in solitary? Prison is a charter. That's what it is.
He's clearly been in solitary confinement, and at a young age, nonetheless.
So is hanging a man, slowly, without breaking his neck.
The lieutenant replies dryly. Bahala na, try ko na lang muna.
We hanged him up by...
Didn't they teach...
This is where an autopsy would
Titus.
We overpowered.
Then we left.
make them a bit more uncomfortable first, then see if it all
Low.
adds up.
Dapat pala sinave ko.
Actually, they're admirably, surprisingly composed. The entire room. Given how many questions you've lobbed their way.
All of them? Maybe one of them is fidgeting, cracking under the pressure.
Well, this one, but he's always fidgeting, so don't get your hopes up.
How did you overpower him?
With numbers, asshole. How do you think? You're right, Lizzie. I've done enough explaining here.
No, he hasn't. Not yet.
Where did this overpowering happen?
Right fucking here. The fucker pranced in here like he owns the place. Got what was coming to him.
Like what, Copper?
Why did you kill him?
Why? 'Cause he was worthless mercenary scum. And he stepped out alive in my town.
So he was a mercenary?
And he stepped out of line.
What kind of mercenary?
The kind that shows up when you start a strike. The experienced kind, too. Had Koya and Semenine written all over him. Ex-Oranese Special Forces.
A live grenade. Right here in our bar.
This one has a special gripe with him coming here.
I can't prove it, but I know he was sent by the Wild Pines. They hire merc shit like that. Story of every strike from here to Samara.
Hold on, how do you even know he was in special forces? Right, but what did he actually do wrong?
Cause one night he walked straight up to the mic and said, "I'm RNA's goddamn special forces, and I'm gonna fuck you all."
Talaga? Sinabi ko naman. Ba't di ka may lasing lang?
Really?
Yeah, really. Had a gin and tonic up there, sang some RNA's paratrooper song, and said he's gonna fuck everyone.
We couldn't believe it either, but he fucking did. Right there. Like some kind of animal.
Lasing lang yan kung ganun. Right, but what did he actually do wrong?
Wrong? He harassed women, raped one, harassed workers, threatened to kill some as a warning.
He wipes spittle from his mouth.
From rape to harassment to threats of violence. Why the strange de-escalation? He regrets mentioning it. Hopes you didn't notice.
To kill us all, if we don't open the gates, if we don't let the scabs in, if we don't bend over. That was before
Dali lang, guys.
coming here.
Yeah, he said it was his favorite joint now. Started to come in here every night. Drinking, grabbing girls. Grab one of ours mid-karaoke. Right there on the stage.
Hindi kaya yung pinag-usapan nyo tong character namin?
He grabbed someone?
The lieutenant is trying to make sense of this flood of information.
Yeah. This girl's on the mic. A beautiful girl. Young. Gets into the second verse of Lover Lake. The fucker grabs her legs, starts screaming. "Show me your cunt! Why don't you show me your cunt?" Then, he gets knocked on the head with a wine bottle. Doesn't even fall down.
He shakes his head in disbelief. Was this the same girl who was sexually assaulted, raped, you said? Okay then. Now, about the man you killed.
Aren't you fucking listening? My man is talking to you. He took care of it. They got the girl out before anything else could happen.
Yeah, me and Eugene got her out. Aren't you fucking listening?
He repeats like a parrot.
Seems like they don't want to talk about that rape Titus mentioned. Why not? This is a serious allegation. Make them talk about it.
Okay then. Now, about that man you killed. Right. But who did he rape then? This is a very serious allegation.
No. You're not getting the name. That's a Martinez matter. And I'm not discussing it with you clowns.
Why don't I arrest you a step closer? So what are we going to do now? Conclude the questioning. Sige ta. Sayang lang, di nakuha yung isa eh.
Nothing. Your investigation here is done. Leave Martinez, go back to your stations where you belong.
Sarap sa pakin itong bunyetang pichela na to, ha.
I think we're going to stick around, thanks. Some things don't add up here, Titus.
The lieutenant closes his note.
I've done this job for long enough to know that people don't just confess to first-degree murder. Even if it is a group responsibility, we're going to look into this.
Good luck with that. You've heard everything a rent-a-cop is gonna hear from us. Real law officials. You're lucky you didn't get a beating.
Rent-a-cop? So that's what this is about. He doesn't see you as his equals.
I want to talk about the hanging again. I told you already, I spoke to Everett, and he said you'd cooperate. Authority. Very low. Establish authority. I told you already, I spoke to Everett, and he said you'd cooperate.
Oh, so you went and talked to my mommy, and now she's making me play with you. Is that it, lawman?
And what's gonna happen if we don't? You're gonna go and tell on us?
Very mature guys. Everett sent word, right? Why don't you push me some more and find out, Gimp? I would never tell on someone. Let's change the subject. Teka, may bagong information eh. You know. Prove your authority to Titus Hardy. You have to gain authority in Titus' eyes for the investigation to advance. Soften him up first. Maybe investigate the crime scene or the body. Look for a witness. Get help from the union boss or the company rep. Tie them to any other crimes. Talk to Titus and establish authority in the Hardy Boys' eyes. I would never tell on someone. Let's change the subject. Why don't you push others? Number one.
Yeah, I heard him. Now fuck do you think I'm doing here? You'd have your ass handed to you if it wasn't for the boss man's word. Let me state this very clearly, Capo. Hello, officer. I'm Titus Hardy, and these are my boys. Hardy boys. How may we assist you?
Sarcastic remark.
But having Everard back you up like that did seem to have some effect.
Very low eh. I'm going to take off now. Tingnan natin kung pwede tayo mag-increase ng authority. Wala tayong equipment pang increase into authority. Pero balikan natin. Balik naman na tayo kay Everett tapos end natin yung episode pagkatapos natin siya kausapin.
The already familiar cold touch of plastic will
Bagal kasi maglakad eh. Ayoko na mapagal. Saan yung rhetoric natin? Rhetoric 4. Meron ba tayong increase ng rhetoric? Wala. Tignan natin.
You're back before the cargo container.
Very low pa
Its
rin eh.
draw has not lessened since you were last here. If anything, it seems to have grown slightly.
Balik tayo kay Everett. Doon natin save. Kausapin lang natin siya sandali.
Mr. Dubois, every worker...
Healing storage. Waiting for you. Complete his sentence. A member of the board. Every worker is a living god. Is an organ in the great state organism of war. Also looks just like me. For himself, a member of the board.
That's right, Mr. Dubois. I see the socialist democratic fervor now burns in your heart too. How can I help you today?
I'm told that union is involved in the local drug trade. Can we go over a few details concerning the murder again? I did it, Everett. I made it even shadier. I met Joyce, the company representative.
Oh, that's very nice. I haven't gotten around to her yet. I'm very, very busy, you see. I hope you're getting along. One thing I want to make very clear, Harry, is that this is not some kind of union versus corporation situation. Everyone is just pals here.
Just pals?
We're all trying to do what's best for Martin Ains. Don't feel like you can't cooperate with her because you and I are such good friends and I'm helping you find your lost gun. I'm not a jealous guy.
Whoa, that's so nice of him. Suspiciously nice.
Are you sure? I find it a little odd. I told Joyce that I met you. What happened to the previous negotiator, Mr. Gaumont? Joyce said the previous union leader has vanished under suspicious circumstances. Everett, Joyce seems to think the union is lowballing her. Why haven't you let her in to see you? Okay, let's talk about something else.
Yes. Low balling, of course. This isn't a casino, Harry. Real people, real livelihoods are at stake here. But everything's a casino for those rich types.
His expression makes it clear. This is childish and irresponsible behavior.
Vanished? Harry, the woman left her casserole in the oven and couldn't make it here in time for the voting. Oh, did I leave my casserole on? Better go home and check. The election can wait. When she got back, the whole thing was over.
Wait, there was no mention of a casserole from Joyce.
Funny, Joyce didn't mention any casserole. Parang ayoko sabihin yan. Pero sige, try natin.
Harry. Do not fixate on this little matter. Maybe it was a rabbit stew, or a hairdryer, or an iron. The point is, her heart wasn't in it. Mine was.
If it's spilled blood you're looking for, then there certainly isn't any in his expression or demeanor now.
So number 3.
What do you mean, Harry? Nothing. I let him go.
He made concessions for the company in previous negotiations. Why would you let an ally like that go?
He's an old man, Harry. I wanted him to spend more time with his family. God knows how long he's got left.
You called him a midget. Okay, another question.
Harry, I have little people in my organization. I would never call someone a midget. What is this? Honestly, I'm beginning to think you're a midget, Harry. I'm only kidding, Harry. You're not a midget. No one is. We're pals.
Hindi kaya si ano to, yung kapatid, hindi kaya si Edgar na to. Are you sure? I find it a little odd. I told Joyce that I met you. Why haven't you let her... sige, last one. Why haven't you let her in to see you?
If she actually wants to see me, she will find a way. Any good negotiator would. And I just don't have anything to discuss with a bad negotiator.
He doesn't want to see her. It's as simple as that.
Okay, let's talk about something else.
Of course, Harry. Let me just assure you one more time. It's perfectly okay to share anything we discuss here with this Joyce. This is a completely transparent organization.
Naget ko na. Sarcastic, sardonic remarks.
I have no interest in what she is doing, but I myself have nothing to hide. Your business is your business, and I respect your privacy. Just remember, none of this is secret. Tell her about all of it. My brother's picture, my singing swordfish clock. Tell her how overweight I am and how I'm helping you find your lost gun. Tell her about everything. Everett doesn't mind.
Next episode na natin to dito, guys. Ano, time na eh. Medyo wala pa rin tayong improvement. So, save ko na muna. May mga ano, save. Tanggalin ko to. Dali. Quick load. Kailangan tanggalin ko itong mga autosave. Okay, so end na natin for now. So, autosave na naman, pasaway. I hate autosaves. Okay, so anyway guys, end na natin for now. So, Kersan Velosa signing off. Tuloy na lang ulit natin ito next episode.